Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is finally done with their DLC fighters, and I've had many opinions on the fighters that I never thought to make individual videos about. So why not talk about them all at the same time and then rank them while we're at it. Now let me mention that I will be respecting other people's opinions of the characters, but I may make some anime sword fighter jokes here and there, but for the most part they're just jokes. This video is only how I feel about the characters I'll be talking about. I should also mention that these characters will be ranked on how I actually feel about the characters themselves. I may mention their moveset too. It's just who I like as characters. Pyra and Mithra are decent fighters, but I think their inclusion felt a little too late. Like, if they were added in earlier, I would not care at all. After all, Rex was supposed to be added, but ended up being a Mii fighter. But I have a bit of a grudge against them. Pyra and Mithra were revealed in the February 2021 Direct. At this point in time, we had gone about 2 years without a full Direct. So I had my hopes up for a bit for a potential Smash reveal, and it ended up being anime sword fighters. What? Who said that? It wasn't me. Hey, I'm glad that other people are glad by their inclusion, because at the end of the day, this is a children's fighting game, and it's not like only my favorites are gonna get in every time. I'll be honest with you, I really like Byleth's moveset. It's a fairly fun character to play. My main complaint is that obviously this was the final fighter to the first Fighters Pass and expectations were high. This is another case where if Byleth had been included earlier or maybe even later, but I understand Fire Emblem Three Houses wasn't released until a year after Smash Ultimate's release, and I'm pretty sure Byleth was only included just to promote the game. To be honest, I wouldn't be too mad if Byleth was in like the first or second slot of Fighters Pass 2. I don't really have a solid opinion on Min Min. I feel she's just there. I'm aware she exists, but I don't really care all that much about her existence. And I think there were just some better ARMS candidates. But besides that, I really have nothing else to say. Joker's a cool character, and I used to be a fan of Persona 5, not so much anymore, but whatever. Joker is just another case where I don't have a solid opinion on him, although I used to main him. So I guess we'll just move on. Great music though.
Come on!
With all due respect, Terry is a very forgettable character to me. That does not mean I hate him, he's very fun to play as. I just never really got into SNK before or after his inclusion, but after being in that stage of, who's this? I decided to look him up, and I understood the importance of his inclusion, since SNK games are quite popular in the fighting game world. Also, isn't it crazy that Terry got 50 songs in his inclusion? Donkey Kong only has about 28. I debated whether or not to include Piranha Plant, but then I remembered that Piranha Plant is pretty fun to play as. He was one of my secondaries for a while. And I also loved his reveal trailer, just embracing the goofy nature of, yeah, we added in a fucking plant, so what? But I'll be honest with you, this trailer made me think of like Gino or Waluigi and then just blue-balled me hard. Now listen, I've never played Dragon Quest a day in my life, but this reveal trailer, I'm gonna be honest with you, it made me come a few times. It's that adventure song. I fucking love that song. I don't care if it's a different arrangement or some shit in Smash, it still gives me an eargasm every time I listen to it. Back to Hero, I really love Hero's moveset. I remember when people thought he was too broken or was banned from competitive for a bit or something. And let me tell you, I can understand why. You can button mash the command selection and probably get a kill before your MP runs out. It's just all around a great character to troll with. Now, while Heihachi was more requested, I can't say I was disappointed with Kazuya's inclusion. I haven't played Tekken on console or anything, but I remember playing the arcade games when I was younger at the movie theater. Hell, I played Tekken 5 at the arcade in a bowling alley at a friend's birthday party a couple months ago. And Kazuya's moveset just goes hard. If you want to kick your friends' asses, try getting good with Kazuya. You'll be left friendless, but you'll kick ass in Smash. I made a video about Sephiroth back when he was revealed, but I decided to private it because I have changed my view on him. After I decided to do some digging about Final Fantasy VII, I decided that I became pretty interested in it. I even got Final Fantasy VII, the original, on Switch last Christmas, even though I have not touched it at all. Still bought it though, it's the thought that counts. I also think it's cool how Sephiroth's reveal trailer brought in elements from a movie. I can't really think of any other character that has references to other pieces of their media besides video games. I'm probably wrong on that, so feel free to leave any examples. So here he is, the final Smash character for quite a while, maybe even ever. I can honestly say that I am satisfied. Listen, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, right? But I have been very interested in the series for quite a while, since I like the whole Disney aspect of it all. Now, all that praise aside, I gotta give a massive fuck you to the reveal trailer, and let me explain why. Remember in one of my past videos when I said that Sakurai was gonna be the final fighter, which ironically had Sora in the thumbnail? If you've seen Sora's reveal trailer, right, there's a part where all the characters are turned into like trophies or figures or amiibo, whatever. I genuinely believe that Sakurai would just pick one up and then reveal himself as the final character. That is like the highest my hopes have ever gone, just to go down the toilet, but Sora makes up for it, and I can't wait to play Kingdom Hearts in the future. That being said, I played him for quite a bit, and he's alright, he's pretty good. This might be one of the only times I've ever had like a crazy reaction to a Smash reveal. Usually I just get fairly excited, but let me tell you, I don't think anyone has ever screamed Minecraft at the top of their lungs at like 7 in the morning like I did that day. Well, maybe some kid out there has, but whatever. I feel like if Steve was the final fighter in Fighters Pass 1, then things would have gone a lot better, but what matters is that he's in the game and he has an alright moveset, I would say. One complaint I have is the music included. The music is from Minecraft Dungeons, not the original Minecraft, because if you've heard of Minecraft music, you know it's very calming and it wouldn't work well in fast-paced fighting environments. Well, that's stupid, because have you heard original Minecraft Dungeons music? If they went out of their way to remix music from Dungeons, they could have at least done that for the original soundtrack, don't you think? Pickstep would work well too, but it's most likely because of all the different composers and all that, so I understand. And now, my favorite DLC character is Banjo Kazooie. They said it couldn't be done for years, but they're here. I remember I was in math class when they got announced, right? And I had to keep dodging the teacher from looking at my Chromebook while I was watching the direct. Do you know how hard it was to hold in all my excitement in a quiet classroom? Everything about their inclusion was just done so right. The soundtrack is fantastic, their appearance is lovely, I'm so glad they didn't do this shit. Finally, the bear and bird are reunited with the Kongs, and K. Rool's here too, I guess. I am just so satisfied with this pick, I can't think of anything wrong with their inclusion. Oh, what about their moveset? Shit.